Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little drugstore haul. You'll go like 3 months without anything new coming out of the drugstore, or like 1 or 2 things coming out, and then all of a sudden over the span of like a month you'll get new things every week. So like I keep going to the store and being like, yes, new things, I'm gonna do a haul, and then like a week later I'm like, yes, new things, I'm gonna do a haul. And like I feel like I never can just buy it all at once, you know? So my point is, this isn't everything that's new at the drugstore, and they're like constantly coming out with more new products. But I have in this box a pretty good amount of new things, or things that are new to me, and I want to share them with you. So let's start with the non-makeup things and get those out of the way. The first thing, I got this maybe a little bit ago. I don't think it's new. This is from the brand Carol's Daughter, and it's the Black Vanilla Moisture and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. This is just like a moisturizing leave-in conditioner. It doesn't heat protect or anything, but I love the way it smells. It really does smell like vanilla. I've only used it a couple times. You can see it's like still pretty much full. But I've used it both on dry and wet hair, and it's pretty good at like revitalizing my curls on dry hair. And like I sprayed it before I straightened it the other day, and it did kind of moisturize it. So again, I have to keep using it, and I am not very good at like telling what is making the difference in my hair, but I like this and it smells so good, like straight up vanilla. The next non-makeup product that I have is the Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser. This is just a deep cleaner, but it's really moisturizing. Like, it's a thick, heavy cream. I kind of use it almost like the makeup removing balms and stuff, like the one from Clinique. It's super thick and creamy and moisturizing. I've used it a couple ways. One, I've used it to just kind of like take off the last bit of makeup, and then I'll take like a damp washcloth, and just like wipe my face off, and it still leaves some moisture on there. Or I'll just use it before I get in the shower and then like wash it off in the shower. It smells good. It's very like fresh and healthy smelling, and I want to figure out how I'm going to use that. These Neutrogena Night Calming Makeup Remover Towels, these are my favorite. These remove my makeup the best. They smell really good. I don't know that they're like calming at all, but they work and they smell good and they don't hurt my face, so I love them. Okay, now let's get into the makeup. I'm going to start with the thing that I'm most excited about, because I literally can't not. I was able to pick up the new L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. This is like the newest in their Infallible Foundations line. It came out very recently. I got this at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's very moussey. I'm wearing it today for the first time. You see on my hand, it's very thick and moussey. This shade is a little dark for me right now, but it actually, when I added my like white foundation, it actually, I think it matches pretty well. It's like the perfect kind of like a warm neutral tone. It's not very warm, but it's not totally neutral. I was kind of alarmed when I first squirted it out because it looked a little bit gray, but it's not actually gray at all. I have the shade 305. It's definitely high coverage, but it doesn't really feel cakey on my face at all. But again, this is my first time wearing it, and I've only had it on for a couple of hours, if that. So I will have to leave somewhere down below or do like a haul review where I talk about this. But so far, I like it. It says you can wear it for 24 hours, full coverage, weightless feel. It's a natural finish, air light. It is very moussey. Like if you tried that Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse, it's kind of like a similar texture to that, but this is way better, and that one was weird. I'm really excited to use that more. The next thing, this is also from L'Oreal. There's kind of a lot of L'Oreal in here. This isn't new either. This is a L'Oreal La Palette Lip. This is like their lip palette that they came out with a little bit ago. I don't know how I feel about this. I've only used like some of these shades, like you can see, and they just kind of go on the lips weird. Like they don't have a whole lot of, you know how sometimes when you like put on a lip product and you feel like as you're putting it on, you're wiping it off? That's kind of how this felt. It's not bad. It's just like not crazy pigmented, and I just need to work with it a little bit more, but I don't recommend this. I also don't really use lip palettes, but I thought it would be cool to travel with. While we're here, we might as well just finish up the L'Oreal products. These are their new infallible paints. These are the lip paints. I have the shade 312 Nude Star and 314 Spicy Blush. Shocker, I got the nude shades, but I just like wasn't gonna go and buy like shades I wasn't gonna wear. These are not a matte liquid lipstick. They don't claim to be. They're just like a creamy, almost moussey, no, it's like a very pigmented gloss. I really like them. I love the way they wear. They kind of like stain down. So like when the glossy finish wears away, you're just left with like the pigment. This is 312 and 314. It's a very beautiful finish. They're very pigmented, not very sticky. And they have like a pretty wide range of colors, like including weird ones, not weird, different ones. It's just like a thick pigmented gloss. Like almost, if you like the Anastasia Beverly Hills glosses, it's almost like that kind of texture and kind of pigment. It's similar to the Too Faced Melted Lipsticks as well. It's really, really nice. The only problem with these is that this applicator, I don't know if you can see, but it's so fluffy that it's a little bit difficult to stay in the line, so you just have to be a little extra careful. Okay, next, these are ones that I'm really excited about. I just realized I'm not wearing anything on my lips because I wanted to see what this looks like. This is the Revlon, wow, I just ripped out the package and I don't know what it's called anymore. This is the Revlon Kiss Balm. I have Juicy Peach and Tropical Coconut. These are just like lip balms. They're like scented. I don't know if it's tinted at all. It has a little bit of a tint, but mostly it's just a scent. They smell so good. I love both of these. They feel very like moisturizing and like, not creamy, but like balmy on the lips. And they even give you like a nice little shine. There's a little bit of a tint. And these are so good for just like throwing in your bag and putting on, because you just kind of like scribble it on. It's not like a lip balm where you have to squeeze it on, you know, it's just so easy. And they do give you a little bit of a shine, like it looks like you have something on your lips. These are really good. Just get whatever flavor you like best because they're not really that tinted. Although I don't know if like the darker ones are more tinted. It's just a little bit. Another thing that I'm really, really excited about and actually really enjoying, this is the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Pressed Powder. I have the shade 115 Classic Beige. This is something that Tati talked about as giving her, like, she's used it as a setting, wow, I stopped being able to talk. She's used it as a setting powder, and she says it's very lightweight, it feels very nice on the skin, and it does give you, like, a little bit of a glow and a little bit of, like, something more than just a regular setting powder would. In the pan, it doesn't look like it has any glow to it or anything, but it's really, really soft. It does a really good job. Oh, there's another thing by L'Oreal. I'm on a L'Oreal kick. They're putting out a lot of new stuff lately. This is the Revitalift Bright Reveal Brightening Moisturizer. I saw an ad for this on Instagram or something, and I totally fell for it. But one of the reasons I really liked it is because it has sunscreen in it. And again, because I'm using mattifying products, I keep saying this over and over. I can try things like this, wow, that was a lot, that are more hydrating and glowy, and not be like afraid. But you can see, like, look at the back of my hand. It's so glowy. It really does give your skin a nice, like, dewy effect. I've used this under my makeup and it just kind of like makes the finish of everything a little bit more glowy. I've also like put it on my chest. It doesn't do like shimmer, like it's not like those Melanie Mills, whatever they're called ones, but it's just a nice little glow, and it has sunscreen, so it's serving two purposes at once. And I'm really excited to use this in the summer when I'm like back out in the sun a lot and need sunscreen. It kind of just will make it easier. I'm out of breath. Let me do this lipstick so I can put it on and have something more on my lips. This is the Revlon Ultra HD lipstick. So I don't like their regular Ultra HD lipsticks, but these come in this long tube. I have the shade HD Desert, but I want to try some more. I think there's one called Sand or something that I want to try, but they're super easy to apply because you can hold them like a pen as opposed to like a lipstick where you're like up in here. They're very soft and creamy. They don't dry out your lips like the older ones did, like the regular lipstick form ones. I love the packaging. They smell really fruity. It is a little bit excessive packaging, but like if you think about you're getting as much as you would in a lipstick and it's just a better applicator, it's not really that upsetting. I don't think that they have like a huge variety, but they have some good ones, and I've been loving this. Again, this is something really easy to just throw in your purse and draw on. It's a really great kind of like warm nude shade, and I'm happy with it. There's another L'Oreal thing in here. I went to Ulta. I had like a 20% off coupon, and I went to Ulta and I got some of these new Essie Gel nail polishes. First of all, this bottle is the cutest thing ever. The shape is so cool, like you almost have to hold it in like a certain way. Anyways, I heard so many people talk about these saying like they last longer than any other nail polish, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, let's see. I painted my nails with these at work, so it wasn't a very good job. I didn't take my time. One coat was fairly opaque. 2 coats was completely opaque. It dried, even like the regular nail polish dried really quickly, and then you throw on this gel top coat. So when I normally paint my nails, after the very first day, I have like that chipping up on the the end of it, like the very tip of my nails. And then by the next day, it's a little bit deeper, and like 3 or 4 days in, it's gone down my entire nails. Well, today was just over a week of wearing it, and I took it off because I had to put on this nail polish for something else. But I only had that little bit of chipping at the edge of my nails, which like easily from far away doesn't look very bad. And again, that was like a really shoddy application. So far I'm really impressed with these. I got the shades At the Bar, spelled like bar, like ballet bar, and then Surrounded by Studs. And it's like a really pretty navy blue and like a kind of peachy nude. And I'm like really impressed by that formula, and it takes a lot for me to impress by nail polish. Okay, let me do this other L'Oreal thing. So I follow Trend Mood on Instagram, and then I also have her app, so I get notifications and I see when new products are launched. And so I saw that L'Oreal launched these beauty sponges on Amazon, and I was like, well, let's go right now. I'm gonna get it. This is their concealer one. I didn't realize it was going to be this small. I just kind of like looked at the shape and was like, that'll be perfect. And I thought I could use it for my whole face, but it's a little bit small. This is it puffed up with water. It does get a little bit bigger, but this is their concealer one. It has a similar texture to the Beauty Blender. The actual feel of it, it feels softer, but it's also new. But it has the same like squish to it. These are very, very similar. And this fits perfectly in the under eye area, and it's perfect for doing concealer. I absolutely love this. And if I can find them and if they're still in stock, I'm definitely going to go online and buy the face one. I think they had another one, but I can't remember what it was. But I remember like not being interested at all. But I highly, highly recommend this if you're on a budget and you want a sponge. It is very similar to the Beauty Blender texture. So I'm super impressed with that, and I really like the way it applied my concealer. It just gets like, it has the perfect point to get like up in here, down inside the nose. It's just perfect. Okay, 3 more things. We're almost done. The highlight that I'm wearing on my face today is this Physicians Formula Natural Nude Shimmer Palette. This is something that Kathleen Lights talked about. I don't think that this is considered their shimmer strips, but it's very similar. You have all of these different colors. This first row is a highlight, the second row is supposed to be a blush, and the third row is a bronzer. But really, I mean, like, even if you're the deepest shade, you can use this as a highlight, which I think is super awesome. Or you can use it on your eyes, you can use it as a blush. These 2 pink shades are really pretty. I don't know if I would use that like all over my cheeks because it's a little ashy, but you could just use it like as a topper. It's just really, really pretty. You can make any kind of color and tone of highlight that you want, and it feels like a high-end highlighter, even though it's like $10 at the drugstore. And I love this packaging with the little bow and the lace. It's so cute. I also got the new CoverGirl So Lashy mascara. I really, really, really love what this does to my lashes. The downside to this is that it takes a little bit more work to do, because I find that because there's this ball on the end, I kind of have to be more careful that I don't like hit myself in the face with it, because I'm trying to use this part of the brush for most of it. But if you're a little bit more careful, this does awesome things to your lashes. It has like shorter bristles go on this top part. You guys aren't going to be able to see this. The top part is shorter bristles, so I use that to just kind of apply the product. Then I turned it to this more rounded side, and I use that for like lengthening. And then I go to this little side and get like the outside and inside corners and the bottom lashes. It's so good, so buildable. I got the Very Black waterproof one, and I love it. It is like a very like long and spidery effect. Like if you've seen the commercial, the boy, God, I wish I could remember his name. His lashes are like very long and spidery. It does do that to your lashes. So if you don't like that look, you won't like this, but I really enjoy it. And I love that CoverGirl now has a hijabi girl and a boy in their commercials. I think it's just such a big step for makeup. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. Okay, I'm trying to get through this before my camera battery dies. So the very last thing that I have in here is the Revlon Color Stay Cream Eyeshadow. This is kind of like the Maybelline Color Tattoos. I have the shade 730. Does it have a color? Nope, I guess not. It's just a champagne color, and one of the things that's really cool about this is that in the lid, they actually give you a brush that works really well to apply this. It is a little bit creamy and kind of like greasy when you first apply it, but if you let it sit, it completely dries down and doesn't move. So it's really nice. It's really great as like a base shadow color if you want to put something else on top of it, but it's also great for like an easy day look. You just throw this on the lid, blend out the crease, or don't blend out the crease, and it's great. And they have tons of colors, so very similar to the Maybelline Color Tattoos, but a little bit more of like a greasy formula, which I don't mind because it just dries down really quickly and leaves you with a really nice finish. And I haven't found that it creased. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The other thing that I got, this is not drugstore, but I just wanted to throw this in summer because I'm so excited about it. Over Black Friday, Anastasia Beverly Hills had a sale where all of their single shadows were 60% off. So they were all $4, and I got, if you buy 8, you get the little palette with it. So I think I spent $40, no, 4 times 8, whatever, $36, and I got 8 shadows. Okay, so this is my favorite one. It's called Rich Velvet, and it's like a eggplant deep berry color with blue shimmer in it. That's awesome. Taupe, what is this one called? Fawn Red Earth. This is a really nice kind of like crease color if you're doing a more berry color look. I think this one is Fudge. Yes, Fudge. This is one that I heard everybody talk about as like to deepen the crease or darken the outer corner. Sienna. This is another one. I think Luster Lux talks about this all the time. This is Orange Soda. This is one that everybody talks about. I know Jaclyn Hill likes this one. This is Gleam. This is like a inner corner highlight or all over lid color. And then this is Morocco, and this is another one that I know Luster Lux talks about a lot, more of like a red tone. So I got a very neutral palette, but there's some interesting shades, but I really just wanted something basic because I've heard about these colors, but I'm really like, I love this one. Anyways, not really drugstore, but I guess after the sale it was kind of drugstore price, so I figured I'd throw it in. So I think that that is everything that I got from the drugstore recently. I know that there's a lot more coming out. I know Maybelline has a new line, Milani has a new line, L'Oreal has some new things coming out, even though like who knows what else they could get. So I'm sure that in the future, the near future, I will be doing another drugstore haul. But for now, that's everything that I got. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below or by liking this video if you want to see like a haul review, kind of like how Rach Loves does, things like that, where I kind of like come back and tell you what I thought about all these products. Just let me know, because I love seeing hauls, but then it's like, but did you actually like it? You know, like not just first impression, but like, did you really enjoy what you got? So let me know down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, let me know if you know of any other drugstore products that you think I should get. Whew, I'm out of breath. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have to go get ready for work. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see any of my future videos, and I will talk to you guys next time.